Все, переименовалась? О, отлично. Господи, как я люблю Twitch студию. Боже мой, вот Twitch моя любовь. Вот просто Twitch студия прям вообще. Наверное, лучшее сейчас приложение для стриминга. Прям the best of the best. Ой, это в этом комплексе еще и карточки давали. О боже, який кошмар. Ох. Комплекс, Римка. Так, погодите, не могу найти The Enemy Within. А вот он, да. Там, если что, тоже есть русские субтитры. Я, наверное, тоже пропаду из вашего немножечко поля зрения, и в целом всё должно быть хорошо. Тут, по-моему, тоже 5 эпизодов, по 6 достижений в каждом, ну, по 6 таких мини-частей в каждом, скажем так. Мгм. Поэтому компьютер приветствует тебя, Вайсбот. В смысле? Чего? Это я в названии написал "привет", поэтому Stream приветствует Вайсбота. Какой кошмар! Уже боты между собой общаются. Восстание и да, скоро я такой, запущу 20 ботов в чат, они будут общаться между собой и создавать реальность общения. Потом окажется, что все это боты, и я всех обманывал. Ой, я забыл переключить сцену. Сорямба. И забыл поменять, захват. Telltale Games. О, Бэтмен. Про подключение, проверка загружаемого контента. Играть мы, думаю, тоже будем на геймпаде. По крайней мере, надеюсь, что геймпад у нас в данном случае появится, и всё будет с ним отлично. Дальше что тут у нас? Я, наверно, вебку свою пока оставлю. Чё нет? Я ее уберу в самом начале, в начальных титрах, в начальном ролике. Надеюсь, что можно будет играть с помощью геймпада. Просто в последнее время как-то играю с помощью геймпада, мне очень комфортно. То есть когда-то я думал, что геймпад — это оружие для мазохистов, как минимум. А вот теперь прям геймпадик, сокровище мое. Вау! 10 FPS. Ау! Вообще-то было очень больно. Громкость, размер субтитров давай чуть побольше сделаем. Пока субтитры включить. Настроить яркость. Вот он, графика. Качество текстуры средний. Давайте на средний. Качество отображения. Пусть такое. Глубина резкости, сглаживание, эффект боке. Давайте так. Где здесь вертикальная синхронизация? Потому что я вижу разрывы экрана. Я реально вижу разрывы экрана. Стандартное оформление экрана, окей, языки. Язык русский субтитров, аудиоэкран, ну, действительно весь экран. Я надеюсь, что будет какая-то там синхронизация, потому что что-то как-то прям грустно. Файлы сохранений, что-то не записи, краудплей. Ой, у вас там тоже такие разрывы идут, да? Ладно, нормально. У нас классическая версия будет, я думаю, если что, мы там еще чуть... Вы можете начать Бэтмен The Within как совершенно новую историю или как продолжение первого сезона, где все будет зависеть от ваших действий в прошлом. Сложно сказать, вроде бы нет. Ладно. Как совершенно новую игру, да. Да, давайте продолжим рассказ, так как мы проходили первый сезон, импортировать сохранение. Что значит импортировать сохранение? Создать предысторию из первого сезона Бэтмена. Ну да. Кого вы спас... нет, погоди. Импортировать сохранение тогда. А, все окей. Окей. Все, я понял. Предыстория готова. Да, это будет как продолжение первого сезона. Привязан к текущему файлу. Кстати, эта игра громче, по-моему. Вот. Эпизод 1, 2, 3, 4 и 5. Красота. Что такое краудплей, мне не особо интересно. Мне интересно, что такое эпизод 1, да. Вернулся один из старейших опасных преступников Готэма. Ой, я все уже проспойлерил. Ну вот и куда подальше. Ой, ни черта не вижу. Давайте так. Вот чуть-чуть поярче поставим, а то ни черта ж не видно. Ну и всем приятного просмотра вновь. Ай, боже, фиолетовый.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
Ого! Я всегда помню, кто я
I
такой.
never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communication.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Ну да, у владельца казино, правда, там что-то не
Hotel
очень с
security
охраной,
are guarding
кстати.
him particularly close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Кто его знает почему, что у нас тут еще есть? У нас еще есть вот это. Мобильный телефон.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation.
Что еще у вас есть?
He
Сам он.
certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Ну ладно, понятно.
Al,
Давай
I'm
взломаем.
hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
I'm
Хочу
looking for
немного
something
поразвлечься.
different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce,
You think
Следуй
your
за
gibberish
мной.
intimidates me?
Stay close and keep your head down.
excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay,
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Да ухожу и ухожу, господи. Ля, какая музычка. Мне
Al, let
нравится.
Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
А! Ай, что это было? Можно не лагать? О, это будет тяжко на геймпаде играть.
You okay?
yeah, I'm okay.
Но если еще раз такое будет, то надо будет чуть понизить настройки.
Run now.
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
Раз там заложники в казино, извините, я сделаю вам чуть-чуть звук потише игры, а то меня, скорее всего, в принципе, не слышно. Зато игру слышно хорошо, да? 18. О, отлично, так. Отлично. Дальше у нас настройки. Аудиоэкран. Графика. Давайте качество отображения сделаем низким. Окей. Возможно, это чуть улучшит нашу производительность, но чуть ухудшит картинку. Хотя картинку не ухудшило.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
О, то есть я прям надеваю бэт-костюм. Вау.
I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Погоди, а в Готэме легальное казино, все такое, да? Понимаю.
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please. Don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that
Вау, то есть я могу реально управлять дроном?
our existence.
Some kind of torture device.
Какое-то пыточное
Doesn't seem
устройство?
like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Traction. Rattling around like a rat in your skull.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Ему стоит отнестись реально серьезно. Вроде там что-то еще есть? Что там такое? Кабинка кассира?
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Don't think you can just stall.
Что у нас тут? Заложники, по-моему, есть, да? Да, заложники.
Riddler's taken hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Ну, такая себе страховочка на самом деле. Погоди, охранник? Чего? Я его прям вырубить
Audio
могу?
playback
А,
fully
отвлечь.
functional.
Time for a distraction.
То есть вообще никто не замечает этого летающего аппарата. Ой, какая кнопка? Все, понял. X это лево.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Как вниз? Как вниз?
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Но еще не бьют заложников.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Ох, ну давайте, нельзя ошибаться. Ударить, зацепить. Ух, это сложные комбинации, ладно.
You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage.
Заякорить заложников, давай. Что? Y, давай Y. Это надо две кнопки одновременно было зажать. Все, я вас понял, буду знать. I'm sorry. Что это были за кнопки? Непонятно. Ладно.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Да... Просто стрельни в него, господи. Нормально. О, заодно... Как раз таки научусь управлять. Оу.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman. Something longer. More of a match of wits. While my men mop up what passes for law enforcement in this town. It would have been a little hard to deal with you both at the same time. But no cause to hold back now. You surprised me a little with how quickly you arrived. But just a little.
Что? Что? То есть здесь можно умереть? Простите. Что? А в смысле? А, а как? А почему? Я не думал, ладно. Прикольная функция. Ну, давай повторим попытку.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits.
Нормально начинается игра.
And you, I've come home to find a
Ну да, я
wannabe
умер,
in my
извиняюсь.
chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective.
Gordon,
Yet
now!
here you are. Oh, you have to be kidding.
О, да блин, я ж нажал! Я нажал влево! Идите вы куда подальше! Я нажал влево! Какого черта?
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since...
Тупо с той стороны, что ни одного убийства, все действия какие-то такие... Почему? В смысле?
Everyone's very impressed with you.
В смысле ни одного убийства? Тут вон человеку пальцы режут.
Impressed.
И меня убивают уже второй раз.
Become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you,
Да и действия вполне
find
логичны.
a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
Gotham has
Просто не понимаю,
forgotten you, Riddler.
какой кто так
Crawl
кнопка.
back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest
Gordon,
detective.
now!
Yet
Ну там же влево, да?
oh, you have to be kidding.
А, там в другую сторону. Просто появилось слишком рано. Все, да, все, я понял.
was done. Back in the day.
Ой, красота. Что это за кнопка? Ядовить с колеса Гордон.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Слабое место, вот она. Давай спасать его. Его еще и отпустит инфосотка. О, здравствуйте. Ну, мы немножечко не успеваем за ним, сорян.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Да что это за кнопки такие? Это стрелочки? Вот делает это стрелочки, ладно. Забери его посох. Ой, кажется, удар на отмашь, давай.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Давай А. А, Б, Y, X, давай. Что в смысле?
Enough of this!
Что происходит, блин? Что я должен нажимать?
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Чего?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Это кто? Так, давайте почитаем. Он еще и отпустит, да, его. Ну, его отпустил, потому что не смог догнать. Ну, так, конечно. Ну, просто он хотел спасти человека, которого бензопила решила того. А преступник бы все равно убежал, да или нет. Вообще без разницы. Почему у этого героя нет пистолета? Уже давно пристрелил его. Сырки пускает, еще какой-то бред. Ну, потому что он
Circuitry
предпочитает...
inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The bad
м,
computer will be able to analyze further.
он предпочитает брать живых людей. Он не убивает. Бэтмен не убивает. Это его принцип. Он не хочет, чтобы кто-нибудь погибал, так как это противоречит справедливости.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Убивать плохо, у нас даже
Riddler's
пистолет
right hand
электрический.
in
Да-да-да-да-да.
custody, not a bad result, all told.
Это, по сути, философия нового мира.
Riddler
Цивилизованного
used to leave
мира.
clues at all his
Не
crime
России.
scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. What we just saw, he hasn't
Слово извиняюсь за
mellowed
высказывание,
with
может,
age.
слишком.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should
А
believe
вы
the hype.
кто такая?
You are.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Don't be too hasty, Batman. The agency has a rep for being ruthless.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
Ну что,
I
предлагаете
gotta get a
делать?
security
Стрелять?
detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
Хорошо.
The
Ну, блин,
nerve on her.
извиняюсь.
Don't tell these
Больше
people
не
a
будет.
thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the
Конечно.
danger. The chaos.
Мне не нравятся ваши намеки, дорогая.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
Что? Как? Какую
I'll be
пометку?
in
О чем ты?
touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Я не
I don't
люблю
take
угрозы.
kindly to threats, Waller.
Я пошел, а ты как хочешь. Ищи своего загадочника. Эпизод 1. Загадка. Вот уж к нам пришла загадка. Хех. Башня Уэйна. 7:29.
What an eventful evening.
Очень насыщенный Альфред.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some
И Рожилось, поздравляю тебя с 31-м на канале. Еп-еп.
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Давай фоновую музыку.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Пора приниматься за работу. Погоди, а что я могу здесь делать? Вау. О, это что у нас тут такого есть интересного? Здесь у нас, кстати, ничего нет почему-то. То есть у нас тут целое полноценное бет-убежище. Это что у нас такое? Леди Аркхэм. Вики Вейл, да.
Driven to madness, leader of the children of Arkham.
Это у нас что? Это маска?
Oswald Cobblepot.
Освальд Кобблпот, да.
My oldest friend.
А я уже не помню, кто это был. Ну ладно. Двуликий, это понятно. Харви
He was
Дент.
a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's in Arkham Asylum now, with the rest of the criminally insane.
А это что такое? Женщина-кошка. Ты так ее запомнил.
She'll stay away if she knows
Селина
what's good for her.
Кайл. Ей. Жалко, что от нее осталось так мало. Давайте пойдем дальше. Ах, какие сочные
No
кадры на
explosives
пяточку
detected, no
Бэтмена.
radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
А, Альфред, что случилось?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
Но все же врач тоже не помешает. Ты будешь, как я, до последнего тянуть. С любым обращением к врачу. Что это такое? Готэм Фит? Что такое Готэм Фит? А, это новости Готэма. Граждане Готэма поддерживают сотрудничество полиции и Бэтмена. Несмотря на жесткую критику со стороны властей, сотрудничество городского управления полиции Готэма с Мстителем в маске, известным под именем Бэтмен, обретает все больше популярность среди населения города. В пределах всего Готэма преступность снизилась с прошлого года, при этом число тяжких преступлений достигло исторического минимума. Хотя кое-кто в городском совете и выразил озабоченность тем, что личность Бэтмена неизвестна, а сам он не ограничивается рамками закона, это никак не повлияло на общественное мнение. «Мне все равно кто, мне важно, что благодаря ему мне безопаснее», заявил владелец продовольственного магазина Уэйн Бартон, у которого за последний месяц на 50% подскочили продажи в темное время суток. Член совета Гайла Рич почти сочувствовал владельцам компаний вроде Бартона, но заявляет: «Пока мы не знаем, кто такой Бэтмен, мы не можем быть по-настоящему в безопасности». Котировки акций Wayne Enterprises достигли исторического максимума. Акции Wayne Enterprises сегодня во время вечерних торгов выросли до рекордной цены в $120 за акцию, побив предыдущий рекорд $115 за акцию, установленный более года назад. Этот рекорд стал последним событием в череде недавних успехов компании с тех пор, как Брюс Уэйн вернулся на должность директора в прошлом году, после кратковременного увольнения. Уэйна отстранили с должности директора в прошлом году, заменив его Освальдом Господи, какая ужасная фамилия. Как Кендербич, только Коблпот. В ходе перестановки, из-за которой Уэйн публично напал на Коблпота и был на время помещен в лечебницу Аркхэм. Впоследствии Уэйн утверждал, что нападение было совершено под воздействием наркотика, введенного ему бывшим репортером газет Вики Уэйл, занимающейся преступной деятельностью под псевдонимом Леди Аркхэм. Суд над Дентом снова перенесен. Федеральный судья еще на несколько месяцев отложил начало рассмотрения уголовного дела в отношении бывшего мэра Готэма Харви Дента после ухода всей юридической команды подсудимого. Возглавляемая прокурором Брэндоном Хоффманом, команда объявила, что они объявляют самоотвод на предварительном слушании в понедельник утром. Дент, служивший ранее окружным прокурором Готэма, настоял на том, что будет сам представлять свои интересы в суде. Хоффман официально заявил в суде: «Я более не считаю, что могу защищать господина Дента». Судья Гаррет Стоункс после этого вынесла решение перенести суд еще на 2 месяца, пока Дент будет готовиться к защите. Таким образом, суд был перенесен в 4-й раз, и уже 3-я группа адвокатов отказалась вести дело Дента, обвиняемого в ряде убийств, преступной халатности и мошенничестве. Расследование газет. Что такое агентство? Кажется, ныне Бэтмен уже не самый таинственный борец с преступностью на улицах Готэма. Разные источники в органах правопорядка подтвердили газет, что таинственная правительственная организация, известная как агентство, недавно проводила операции в городе. Официально не существует организации по борьбе с преступностью с таким названием, но многие источники, пожелавшие остаться неназванными, подтвердили, что агентство находилось на нескольких местах преступления в последнее время и использовало властные рычаги. Понятия не имею, кто эти люди, но если они пришли, то всем заправляют. Заявило одно должностное лицо. Не действуют с пониманием процесса, но проверить их невозможно. Приходится верить им на слово. И власти заявляют, что Коблпот примерный заключенный. Резко контрастируя с продолжающимися юридическими баталиями Харви Дента, бывший директор Wayne Enterprises, осужденный внутригосударственный террорист Освальд Коблпот, примерный заключенный в тюрьме Блэкгейт. Человек, на время связавшийся с террористической организацией Дети Аркхэма, сознался во всех вменяемых ему преступлениях. Его приговорили к 40 годам заключения, которые он проведет в Блэкгейте. Наблюдатели и адвокаты были удивлены решением Коблпота отказаться от слушания в суде, но, судя по всему, он вполне доволен новой жизнью в тюрьме. «Мы не можем сказать о нем ничего плохого», — заявил пожелавший остаться неназванным охранник из Блэкгейта. «С ним начинаешь говорить, и он оказывается неплохим собеседником. Он очень умен». Файлы
The
агентства.
agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, that man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Что у нас еще есть? Файлы загадочника, ого.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Он больной. Он абсолютно полностью больной. О, это файлы, да. Но сомневаюсь, что там что-то изменилось.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Так, извиняюсь. Можно даже крутить, вау. Они добавили очень много новых интеракций.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
У меня есть глаз, но он не видит. Точнее, у меня есть глаз, но я не вижу. Игольное ушко, да нет, у ушка нет глаза. Слепое правосудие, да нет, глаз бури. Может, туалет?
Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
Герой не глаз бури, значит, слепое правосудие, справедливость.
Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though.
Ну да, два глаза, не один.
So it's something else.
Явно не игольное ушко, скорее всего, это глаз бури тогда. Я не хотя это вроде как враг из Геншина.
Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Какие-то странные дорожки. О чем ты вообще? Найдите что-нибудь для диска. Ну, бэткомпьютер. А, тебе нужен дисковод? У тебя нет дисковода в компьютере? У меня тоже нет дисковода, справедливости ради. Альфред, у тебя есть дисковод? Да, я думаю, нет у тебя дисковода. Где может быть дисковод? Ну, наверное, с этой стороны где-то. Ну, чисто как вариант. И либо, возможно... Ну, там вроде как для диска место есть. Бэт-костюм. Давай смотрим бэт-костюм. А это не место для дисков? Нет, 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 ладно. Что такое? Это мой предыдущий, это мой текущий, да? Дымовые боегранаты, запасной крюк, бэт-таранги, бэт-якори, бэт-станеры. Ничего интересного, собственно, нету, как и вещи, в которые можно было бы просунуть этот проигрыватель. Вау, какой кадр сейчас был красивый. Куда же можно всунуть диск? В какую щель? Ничего нету. А, вон, билеты в кино. Есть билеты в кино? А, это билеты в кино моих родителей. Альфред, может, ты знаешь, куда можно всунуть?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Можем только догадываться. Точно не в бэт-компьютере? Готэм Фит и Кодекс. То есть, как бы на этом все. Здесь нет никаких штук, чтобы вставлять этот диск. Ладно, пойдем дальше смотреть. Значит, с этой стороны нет, в этой комнате нет. Там, где бэт-костюм, тоже ничего нету. После что тогда где? Это просто стенды о побежденных мной врагах. Где там... О, погоди. Проигрыватель.
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Башня Уэйна. Ну, башня Уэйн Enterprises, если быть точным.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
И если я доживу до вечера, и если ты доживешь до вечера.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Что это такое вообще?
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Серьезно?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
Я уж подумал, меня сейчас застрелят.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Прошу, не говори старым.
Just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Настоящий старик сейчас сидит и стримит эту игру.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it
pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
И что ты хочешь сделать?
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can.
Главное, не умри,
I just gotta
пожалуйста.
let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Мне кажется, ей можно доверять, да, она вполне себе профессиональная девушка.
Alright.
Чё нет-то?
Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
Well, do you know what she wants, Lucius? It's not for us to decide her future.
That's fair. It's just that our work means a great deal to me. I'd like to share that with her.
Let's put a pin in this for now. I think we've got enough on our plates. Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you,
До скорой встречи.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Располагайтесь
Please, come
поудобнее.
in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Ой, ты дурачок, ты зачем эту папку у себя на
This
столе-то
office,
оставил?
it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Может, ты
Is this
папку
you?
под ноутбук положишь, нет?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
Ну, из всего можно
What is it
выбраться.
you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I don't care what you saw. You weren't there. You don't know what happened.
I realize that was an unpleasant time for you. We're not here to dredge up ancient history.
Then why are you asking about him?
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Это жутко.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
Естественно, я вам не доверяю.
Maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
I am calling my lord. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius,
Только
stay
спокойствие.
calm, okay? I'm gonna get you out of here.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius.
We
Чего?
really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius. Lucius! No!
Прощай, мой старый друг.
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks Wayne
GCPD is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter.
Грустно.
Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
More important than family.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
Tiffany.
I'm sorry.
Не умею я поддерживать.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
На стриме Avalanche Software 95 тысяч зрителей как-то мало. Мне казалось, что там будет больше зрителей. Это же разрабы Hogwarts Legacy, да? У них там просто особый дроп. Они там раздают, по-моему, мантию какую-то особую для Hogwarts Legacy. Нет, там просто дроп с особенный, который будет только во время этого стрима. Который можно получить только на нем, и который не будет никому больше доступен в игре. Мантия какая-то. Мантия волшебника, что-то такое. На самом деле, Hogwarts Legacy обновил рекорд по онлайну, в принципе, на Твиче. То есть ни одна игра в мире не собирала столько онлайна, сколько собрал Гарри Поттер Hogwarts Legacy. То есть он, по сути, сейчас номер 1 на Твиче. Там, по-моему, 1.21, что-то такое. 1,2 ляма, если честно.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you
Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
Ну, что поделать.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Нехорошо это все.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Здравствуй.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Ты очень предусмотрителен, да.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things.
Мелочей?
It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham.
Угу, я помню.
You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
Не друзья.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
Почему мы разговариваем во время церкви? Почему нельзя подождать?
They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun.
Я выполняю свои обещания.
Knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Thank you, Bruce. Ooh, that's a good one.
Какой
I
кошмар.
just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no.
Да господи, говори ты потише, боже ты мой.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
Я буду признателен.
That's what friends are for, Bruce.
Хочу дружить с Джокером. Знаете, такие есть фанфики прикольные, где Бэтмен с Джокером, да-да-да, вот это вот все.
I think I outstayed my welcome here.
Будем выстраивать здесь фанфик.
Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Он вернется.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Друг в беде. Ах, грустно. Грустно прощаться с моим другом. Ну что поделать. Отдел полиции Готэма.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area...
Чё там автомат опять натворил? Серьезно? столько проблем и смертей лишь потому, что дурак не пользуется пистолетом. Ну, извините, он загадочник, этого еще ни разу не
42nd to
встречал.
48th, more or
Хотя
less
мог бы.
flawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Ну, хотя это было бы неинтересно, он всех бы застрелил тупо из пистолета, и все, и чё. На этом кончилась бы история. Одна глава. Если что, я так понемногу добавляю разрешенные слова в автомат, может быть, он как-нибудь...
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
Хорошо, что-то у нас еще есть.
The
44-я
land deed
улица.
of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller.
Почему бы нет?
Useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman.
Кто чувствует власть и издевается над старым модерном теперь. Да блин, я не знаю, почему так. Я постараюсь его как-то отключить после этого стрима. Может, завтра займусь. Тоже. Ну просто, ну такое, правда. Ну, почти что безобидные слова. Мудрит. Здравствуй, дверка, здравствуй. Куда же ты ведешь? По-моему, это немножечко не то.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Ну, как говорится, если он что-то там автомодерит, то ты говори. Да ничего, у тебя есть обуз английских букв в русских словах, они в бан не летят. Это хорошо. Ту-ту-ту-ду, вырезки из газет.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Thane, isn't he?
Кто-то их собирает. Это кто
See
такой?
no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Не слышу зла, не вижу зла, не говорю о зле. Это скорее какая-то комнатка психопата, уж извините меня. Ай, ну куда ж без этого?
Damn it. It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Ну, я так понимаю, что выбора у нас особо-то нету. И это просто очередная загадка.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Это кто? И кто ты такой, прости господи?
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
А, то есть она все-таки до сюда дошла, да? И поэтому здесь как раз таки никого не было. Ах ты ж.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Какой ты интересный. Что с тобой произошло?
From the ears. His eardrums must have burst.
Возможно, воздействие
He's
звука?
missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Ну, тут нечто иное все же.
One shoe was missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Господи, это какая-то изощренная пытка. Ну, судя по всему, что-то еще есть. А телефон, да.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it.
Ну да.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Это еще что за приглашение? А загадочник играет. Готов поспорить, он пытался подыграть. Можем поучиться на его ошибках. Выясним-ка, что он сделал не так. Ботинок. Один ботинок расплавился. Должно быть, это той несчастной Золушки. Что у нас еще есть интересного? Мониторы.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Поляризованные линзы. Да нет, это не может быть никак связано с ботинком. Это что такое? Что это? Символы.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Не вижу, не слышу, не говорю, да. Первый это... Не вижу.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
А можно я... Ладно, на статуэтке обезьян я, видимо, не посмотрю. Не дадут мне это делать. Панели из стальной сетки.
Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Ну, естественно, умный. И ты партия опять купила Дениса, в Ханка играет? Это какого? Вилав Геймса, что ли? Серьезно?
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Дело вот ему, Я не думал, что он так и будет играть. Он просто такой сказал, что maybe получит доступ к этому Ханкай Рейлсу. Но я не думал, что он реально к нему
Another one
получит
of
доступ.
Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Что у нас здесь?
The glass.
Отверстие.
It's polarized.
So it is.
Ханкай Рейл, да, с дропсами играют. Понимаю.
Won't budge.
Не
Must be
поддается.
locked in place.
Ключ от
Turn me
двери.
round, but not
Верни
the right
меня,
way.
но не так, как надо. Может, ты доживешь до следующего утра.
What does it mean?
Кто его
Still
знает?
warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Погоди, отверстие должно соединяться с мониторами.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Угу. Что у нас еще есть? Соответственно, линзы монитор мы установили. Дальше у нас раскаленный пол и ботинок, соответственно.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Что? Почему-то вообще компьютер. Вторая почта. Ладно, я заключу эту сделку при условии, что ты оставишь в покое мою семью.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Руми. Что еще у тебя есть?
I recognize some of the names on this list.
Телефоны.
They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Люди Уоллер. Для столь умного человека ты порой поступаешь очень тупо.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Да не думаю. Я бы тоже поиграл в Ханкай Рейл. Или в Геншин. Хотя я думаю, если я таки займусь этой научной работой исследовательской, то как раз этим я и буду занят. Тогда у нас будут стримы only по Геншину, наверное. С перерывами на какие-нибудь другие игры иногда. Чтоб я все успевал. Открыть сейф и, прости господи... Погоди, а где обезьянки эти? Недостающие пальцы. Недостающие пальцы и открытый сейф, да.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Что поделать? А еще у него был там телефон, если вы помните. Вы не помните. Все? Что там еще? Стол какой-то? Стол загадочника можно осмотреть. Just chatting с демкой экрана по написанию работы. Да, можно вполне себе. Скорее по поиску литературы. Ну, просто сейчас мне надо составить план и составить список литературы, который я буду использовать, найти статью, которую я должен буду анализировать и все такое, да. Просто я, скорее всего, не смогу написать за 2 недели научную статью. Потому что я даже не знаю, что такое научная статья. Ах, да, да.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Где ее отличная техника, но что поделать,
Take a look
полицейская
at this.
камера.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency,
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Что у нас в стуле есть? Что у нас идет после стула? Затем он пошел
No,
к
that
сейфу.
doesn't make sense.
Это не имеет смысла. А затем он оказался вот в этой вот камере.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Камера захлопнулась и загорелась.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
И дальше он пошел, конечно же, к сейфам.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
Ну, давай. Жар усиливается, Бэтмен. Так. Есть что-то интересное? Поверните колесо. Да поспеши же ты. А, я, кажется, сжарился. Да, я, кажется, сжарился.
Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Да-да-да, я все
The
понимаю,
last man over
извиняюсь.
there is dead.
Вот сами хотите туда пойти, да-да-да. Сами хотите и сами
No, go
идите.
ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
О, здравствуйте, да. Тут становится горячо. Жар усиливается, Бэтмен.
Almost make out a message.
I'm not letting you cook it. Stop! Wrong way! That's what that agent did.
А, то есть все-таки надо крутить как-то в ту сторону, да? Там зажаете, издеваться вам некуда. Один выигрывает. Один беды не видит, другой не скажет лжи.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct
Не
symbol
видит,
have a
не
face
говорит,
with those senses removed.
не слышит.
I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn...
Давай, 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 давай. Сюда, туда, к сейфам, к сейфам. Давай, иди, 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 иди. Один беды не видит, другой не скажет лжи. Иди сюда. Один беды не видит. Y. В смысле? Почему я неправильно открыл? У него уже оба глаза закрашены. Закрашены. Почему? Чё за бред? О, господи, как же мне бесит этот звук.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn door!
Давай, 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 давай. Беги, 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 беги. Фу-фу-фу-фу-фу-фу. Беги. Один беды не видит, второй не скажет лжи, у третьего спроси, где приз лежит. Вот так, да? Где приз лежит, да. Почему ты не мог сделать так сразу?
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, better be worth all this pain.
Что это? Ракета? Самоводящаяся ракета. На что она нацелена? Сигнал, радиосигнал. Сигнал.
That's...
Так вот.
That's...
Вот как он умер.
How who died?
Так умер кто?
That's how they'll all die.
Вот как они все умрут.
Mori sold me missiles
Загадочник мой продал мне достаточно ракет на всех моих врагов. По одной достанется всем в моем списке.
won't even know what's coming.
Большинство даже не поймет, что
For a brief
случилось.
second, their dull
Разве ты
existences
недостаточно
will light
умен?
up.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of
У меня было
enemies,
много врагов, Бэтмен.
while they're still breathing.
Пока они еще дышат, у меня остаются дела.
I'm trying to get a handle
Просто
on
пытаюсь
you,
в тебе
Batman.
разобраться, Бэтмен.
Partnering with Gordon is
Сотрудничество
one
с
thing.
Гордоном — это одно,
From
как
what
мне
I
помнится,
remember of
прежде
the
он
old
был
days,
довольно
he's harmless
безвреден.
enough.
We'll see about that when you're
Это мы еще посмотрим, когда ты окажешься в наручниках. Но агентство, они естественные враги таких людей, как мы с тобой. У тебя, наверное, большие проблемы, если ты с ними свяжешься. Видимо, ты действительно загнан в угол. Они не друзья. Ну уж нет. Они будут улыбаться тебе в лицо, чтобы получить желаемое. Агентство использует людей, Бэтмен. Портит их. Ломает их разум. Раньше я был другим. Таким меня сделало агентство. Что за чепуха? Да, Уоллер очень жесткая, верно, но она не имеет таких отношений. Не упоминал Уоллер, так ведь? Все началось задолго до ее прихода на работу. Но я не забываю. Ты не сможешь мне манипулировать? Я не пытаюсь тебе ничего внушить.
I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes.
Нет, он не так хорош.
But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Погоди, разве Гордон не знает о том, что Люциус не помогает?
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Я с ним
Lucius
работал.
Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, Doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
Worrying about it won't help anything.
Neither will being cavalier. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
We can't indulge in despair, Alfred. We simply don't have time for it.
Yes, you're right, of course, Bruce. I'm sorry. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, this war of ours is taking its toll. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Ну, давай же постепенно посмотрим. У нас есть сеть связи. И это все, что у нас есть, простите? Сеть связи и данные об агентах. Какая сложная загадка.
He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Мобильный телефон, пусковая установка.
He can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
В любом случае, мы должны отомстить за его смерть.
Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal, and then match up the points found in both sound files.
О.
Dwayne? Batman?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
А как я вам послушаю?
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
Совпадение по Тиффани.
Dwayne.
Уэйн. Совпадение по Загадочник, по Брюс.
Dwayne.
Что еще есть? Брюс. Совпадение по Брюсу.
The waveforms match.
Только интонации разные.
I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh? John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
Do you believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Roomy Maury up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Мне кажется, он сработает получше.
Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand...
С другой стороны, у вас Eli
Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
О, господи. Мне совсем не нравится этот выбор между Мори и Элли. Ну, как бы проще было бы этого чела. Который заключенный, допросить. Мори как-то, ну, такое. Блин, я даже не знаю. Вот правда. Это очень странная штука получается. Давайте допросим Мори. Я не знаю, кто такой Мори. Пусть будет так. Хотя это так авторитет Брюса Уэйна. В жопу загонит. Но я хочу
I'll meet with
Гордона.
Maury.
Мне
I'm sure
нравится.
Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Мне нравится больше работать за Брюса Уэйна. К слову, первый эпизод уже длится 2 часа. Макс, если ты в чате, можешь, пожалуйста, посмотреть, какова длительность, в принципе, игры Batman The Enemy Within? Вот именно длительность игры всей. Там на эпизоды можно поделить. Отдел полиции Готэма. Просто если такой каждый эпизод на 2 часа, то это прям жесть.
Waller's people are here, watching Maury.
Леди
Riddler's
Уоллер
agency
здесь.
data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
Угу. Агент.
Gotta be careful here.
Надо все сделать аккуратно. Еще один агент.
Must be annoying to a man like Maury.
Ну, скорее всего, его это и
They're
раздражает.
following his every move.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Maury. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
We are on the same side of this, Maury. I was here in the casino that night. I saw what he did to you. It's only a matter of time before he comes at you again.
Maybe you're right. I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Maury, listen to me very carefully. I am more ruthless than my father ever was.
The pup has a savage bark, and from the looks of it, the teeth to match. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
Хорошо.
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
Я просто хочу ему помочь. Это сделка за сделку.
Our agency friends will be back any second.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Агентство.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is...
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Я хочу дружить с Гордоном. Это агентство пусть идет куда подальше. Башня Уэйна, 7:29. На борту вооруженные люди. Должно быть, это оно. Будьте осторожны, Брюс.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen.
Тихо, 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 тихо.
Then you'll see what this is all in aid of.
We found him.
You agency imbeciles.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate.
Your boss.
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Calculations. All your idiot colleagues.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Individuals for institutional
A good spot for cover.
agency has a history of terrible decisions. Your agency has been
Ход дела, нет выбора, надо только переместиться к транспортному контейнеру.
I'll give it to you. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
Тихо, тихо, тихо.
You'll see what I mean soon, of course.
Don't want him raising an alarm. I'll move when he isn't
They
looking.
understand why. They'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture.
Ох, начинается стелс, блин.
Making people see that. You think?
XXX.
Careful.
I get it.
I know.
Sometimes my methods can appear a little...
Он же отвернулся.
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Все. ЛТ, ЛТ, ЛТ. Где там ЛТ?
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Поверь, я знаю, что этого достаточно.
Oversized vermin.
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
В какую же сторону повернуть? А, у меня только один вариант, один вариант.
Thanks, Batman. Hi.
Что происходит?
Are you all right?
Это все спланировано, ну конечно.
Oh God, not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury.
I heard a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me.
Ничего не есть.
Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman! Ha! Here's your prize!
Oh my god. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Что делать, что делать, что делать, что делать, что делать? Связь с батареей.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Веб-камера с клеткой.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
Камера смерти с Авестой.
And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Ядрить, ты быстро
I like what
соображаешь.
you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing? No, 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 no!
Давай, 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 давай.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You...
О, кажется, ему было сейчас очень больно.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Стой, 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 дрончик. Давай, 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 давай. А тех кентов мы уже давно забыли. Чё их спасать-то?
This can't be happening.
Мощный удар, давай. Ах, красота. Это тебе еще и за Джокера. За моего Джона Доу.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
You're reckless, Iman. You're lucky you're alive. Agent, Are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Infestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it?
Авеста знала,
Iman
чем
knew
рискует.
the risks. She would have endured anything to bring you down.
Sounds like you have good things to say about her. If only she could still hear you. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it.
Ну что ж, видимо, это конец.
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
Вот этого я, конечно, не предвидел, что загадочник умрет.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
Don't worry about it, Jim.
How am I not gonna worry? Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did.
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you can solve all our problems.
You're the ones who are deluded. You're so busy gazing into each other's eyes, you can't see the big picture. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Ну ладно. Загадай мне загадку. Уже все загадки разгадали. Какая красота. Ох, да, увидели, что Гордон стал непоколебимым. Да, сейчас давайте я вебку включу, тихонечко вот так вот сделаю, и вот так вот тоже сделаю. Да, всем здрасте, я тут немножечко с вебкой уже. Вы, 77,7% игроков, увидели, что Гордон стал непоколебим. Он был благодарен за вашу поддержку перед Уоллер. Он с подозрением отнесся к вашему отказу поговорить о Люциусе. Поскольку вы стали на его сторону, а не на сторону Уоллер, он непоколебимо предан вам. У вас 62% игроков с Уоллер сложились натянутые отношения. Она не была рада, когда вы защищали Гордона, она в бешенстве от того, что вы помогли ее свидетелю сбежать. Поскольку вы решили поговорить с Мой за ее спиной, она будет с вами сотрудничать, но неохотно. Ну, грустно, что поделать. Видели, как Альфред стал мстителен. Ого. Вы оставили Иман с душевной травмой. Вы, 58% игроков, привели Джокера в экстаз. Вы привели Тиффани в ярость. На похоронах она успокоилась, когда вы сумели установить с ней контакт. Но поскольку вы сказали ей правду о том, что Люциус был поставлен под угрозу, она чувствует себя преданной. Грустно, что вы сказали Гордону о своей связи с Люциусом. Да. Серьезно, 9,9% игроков? 1,6 промолчали, когда Гордон спросил про Люциуса? Я ж не молчал. А, это я, 82%. Все, я понял, остальное как-то не очень. Вы решили посетить море, чтобы заполучить сведения о загадочнике. Ну, популярненько. Вы заключили контракт с Мори, сделку насчет диска. Ну, нормально. Кого вы спасли, Иман или агентов? Ну, естественно, Иман выбрал. Ну, зачем мне эти агенты? Можем даже продолжить. Увидеть заставку следующего эпизода. Я даже скроюсь ради этого. Вновь. Надо посмотреть все-таки, сколько там длительность Бэтмена The Enemy Within, потому что если все эпизоды будут так по 2 часа, то я что-то очень долго буду стримить. Хотя сейчас мы достримим довольно-таки долго, 2,5 часа первый эпизод был. А что, это все? А не будет стартового этого, точнее, заставки? Within, прохождение, время. Сейчас, давайте я гляну. Сколько занимает принцип прохождения игры, то есть эпизоды здесь больше или такие же? В среднем игру проходит за 11 часов. То есть 11 на 5 это 2 часа минимум каждый эпизод. Ой, что-то я прям совсем не рассчитал. Просто думал, что будет как с первым Бэтменом, то есть каждый эпизод там час 20, час. И мы их быстренько так пролетим. Спокойненько. А здесь прям каждые, ну, 2 часа минимум. Это прям вау. Это прям вы вау сделали, конечно. Для меня это небольшое открытие, поэтому я думаю, что мы продолжим проходить Бэтмена уже на следующих стримах. На этом мы закончим. У нас был такой своеобразный киновечер. Будем их проводить иногда. Смотреть, что же там было дальше, что скрыто внутри. Все знают, кто такой Брюс Уэйн. И даже я не знаю, что делать опять. Опять игра мне предлагает какие-то абсолютно нелегкие выборы, которые... Зачем? За что? Почему? Ах, в общем-то, у нас 5 эпизодов. Я думаю, 2 мы пройдем на следующем стриме. На следующем киновечере, скажем так. И еще 2 оставим на потом. Должно быть вполне себе хорошо, вполне себе уместно, и все должно быть круто. В любом случае, на сегодня все. Всем огромное спасибо за просмотр, всем сердечек, спокойной ночи, прекрасных снов, и пока-пока. До следующих встреч. И удачки. Может, даже завтра встретимся, кто его знает. В любом случае, анонсы явно будут. Куда ж я без анонсов?